Hey everyone, First Order here, and EA just released a statement regarding the progression system in Battlefront 2. Now, I know a lot of Battlefront YouTubers have already covered this, but I put out a poll today asking if you want me to post content even though I'm not there like the instant it comes out. For example, I was at school today and I found out about the news 45 minutes after it came out, so I was wondering, hey, do you guys still want me to make a video on it? And majority said yes, so here I am. Anyway, let's just get right into it and I'll state my opinions and etc. The thing I love the most about this, they locked weapons behind milestones. While a select few will be found in crates, the rest can only be obtained by play. Want to unlock a new weapon for your heavy? Play as a heavy and you'll gain access to the class's new weapon. That I like a lot. I said that a lot in my previous video where I kind of bashed the whole progression system, and that was my main complaint. There's no motive to do better in the game. You could just get loot crates over and over again and be better than someone who puts hours and hours on end into this game and is way better than you. So I am very glad that they added this milestone system into the game. I have one negative about it though, that's regarding legendary cards, which I'll get into when I cover that part. Anyway, class-specific gear and items you can now unlock by playing as them, which I also think is really cool. As you progress through your favorite class, you'll hit milestones, granting you class-specific crates. These will unlock a mix of star cards and crafting parts to benefit your class development. That I enjoy a lot. It's kind of giving you incentive to play as the class that's kind of your least favorite. For example, in the beta, the officer was my least favorite class. So if I want this certain star card or just anything for the officer, I can hit this milestone as the officer, which is my least favorite class, and do better as him, which I like. Now here's the thing about epic star cards where I have one complaint about. The epic star card, the highest tier of star cards available at launch, have been removed from crates. To help keep everyone on a playing level field, these star cards will primarily be available through crafting, with the exception of special epic star cards available through pre-order, deluxe, and starter packs. Now one thing I want to point out, they said the highest tier available at launch. Is this kind of hinting towards that they're going to add like a legendary star card towards the end with free DLC? Because the epic star card is the highest tier, and they went out of their way to mention that this is the highest tier at launch, so maybe they might add a legendary card months later in the crate system. Another thing I want to mention, this helps a little bit, but still, I can buy as many loot crates as I want. Let's say I buy 20 loot crates and I get a crap ton of crafting parts. I can then craft the star card that I want, but I know you need to reach a certain rank before you upgrade your star card. Their official statement is you won't be able to buy a bunch of crates, grind everything up into crafting materials, and immediately use them to get super powerful star cards. You can only upgrade the ability to craft higher tier star cards by ranking up and playing through the game. Yeah, that's true, but if I'm really good at the game and I get to level 40 in like less than 2 weeks, then I can probably upgrade a lot of star cards, and all I have to do is spend money to get crafting parts, because they haven't said if there's going to be another way to get crafting parts. Never. They've never said that. It's been rumored that once you get duplicate star cards, that'll be changed into crafting parts, but that still isn't really enough. I personally think they should take a note from what they did with milestones, and every single couple ranks, or even possibly every single rank, you get a certain amount of crafting parts. And the more crafting parts you get, so let's say rank 1 to 2, you get 5 crafting parts. Meanwhile, rank 50 to 51, you get 200 crafting parts. You know, that'd be a good way to balance it out a little bit more, because I can still just buy a lot of loot crates, get a lot of crafting parts, and then use those crafting parts that I spent real world money on to equip a better star card. That's just my take on it. This is a good middle ground, and if they add crafting parts to the progression system as well, then it'll be perfect. This is really good news for Battlefront 2, and this is so much better than the beta. The beta was just, I don't even want to talk about the progression system in the beta. Also, real quick, forgot to mention Yoda. They released 3 images of Yoda. It's really cool. One's on Kashyyyk, one's on Yavin. The other is just his lightsaber. The cross era does not look as weird as, let's say, Rey with battle droids or Kylo Ren with battle droids, but it's still pretty cool. Like, Yoda was in the original trilogy along with Stormtroopers in the original trilogy, so it just works a little bit more compared to Rey, you know, in the Clone Wars. Anyway, what do you guys think about this change to the progression system overall in Battlefront 2? Do you think this is a good change or bad change? And do you agree with me that they should add crafting parts to every single level that you rank up? Leave your thoughts down below. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, blast a like, and all that good stuff. And if you are new, why don't you subscribe? For all things Star Wars, this is the First Order, signing out.
For the Republic! Joyfully, I got it.
You cannot kill Sith.